In the second half of 2020, TSMC's Arizona fab was still in construction while the U.S. election was in full swing. On January 20, 2021, the new but experienced President Joe Biden took office. On February 24th, he issued Executive Order 10417, requiring his subordinates to submit policy research reports within 100 days on the supply chains of 4 industries. The semiconductor sector was obviously the most urgent one because at that time, the automobile industry had miscalculated the demand during the pandemic and fell into a serious shortage of chips. Since the chip shortage was serious, before the report was completed, Biden invited both chip manufacturers and buyers to join an online meeting at the White House on April 12th. The photo of him holding a wafer has become a historical moment of the chip shortage crisis. Of course, TSMC Chairman Mark Liu also participated in the online meeting because TSMC was almost the only foundry capable of squeezing more capacity out, whether it's legacy or advanced chips. Regarding the restructuring of global semiconductor supply chain, Taiwan's chip manufacturing capability is the pivot. U.S. expects TSMC to increase its scale of investment in America, which could be seen in U.S. political heavyweights visiting in Taiwan, which is something they seldom did before. In early August 2022, Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives Pelosi visited Taiwan. At the luncheon held by former President Tsai Ing-wen, TSMC founder Morris Chang warned Pelosi directly. It was terribly naive of the United States to think that it could rapidly spend its way into one of the most complex electronics manufacturing markets in the world. On December 6, 2022, while holding the tool-in ceremony at a new Arizona fab, TSMC further announced that the process technology at the new Arizona fab would be upgraded from 5 nanometer to 4 nanometer, and the total investment would increase from $12 billion to $40 billion US dollars, an amount close to the price of 3 Ford-class aircraft carriers. It would be one of the largest foreign direct investment projects in the history of the United States. Here we have a saying in Taiwan, crisis is also a turning point. It seems that Biden's strategy has a significant impact on Taiwan at this moment. Well, the whole situation revolves around the geopolitics. If you are a customer of Taiwan's chip industry, maybe you would like to know if there is a solution to this conundrum.
I think to a certain extent the key issue here is whether the Taiwanese government and Taiwanese firms could persuade the US government and US firms that we could manage cross-strait relations, right? And make sure that, okay, maybe the situation is tense between Taipei and Beijing, but it wouldn't go out of control. That's the key. If we could persuade them that this is not going to be a problem, then we wouldn't have to face this much pressure to diversify, which is essentially, to build up insurance for Taiwan's customers.
TSMC still have a lot of challenges to handle. For example, such as the policy continuity. If Trump is coming back, we don't know whether TSMC and other chip makers are continue to receive the same strong support as Biden administration. So I think that remains to be further observed.